first coming in last. Went to the bank, happy alive. Nigga fuck love, rather by rap. Nigga fuck love, rather by rap.
Why you look disgusted in the camera?
I won't comply to your fucking demands, bro. You're fucking recording cameras, bro.
I thought that meant camera froze.
Yeah.
You see that shit? You see my teeth?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Episode 46. We're Chris certified. Welcome one, welcome all. Happy to have you boys back on here. Everyone out there, if you're watching, like, comment, subscribe. Speaking of comments, catching up on some from a month ago. My bad. But Sir Zoe said rent went down in New York when the pandemic happened because people were leaving because of COVID. The rent is controlled by supply and demand, so the people control whether it goes up or down. I mean, it's kind of, again, that topic was a month ago, so my bad on that. Right off the back, I'd say supply and demand. Sure, people could control that, but people need places to live, so they can't really control that. I feel like, so you know what I'm saying, you need somewhere to go. But anyway, on to this week's topics here, because again, that was a month ago, so my bad. I'll be more on top of it, I promise. In latest news, crazy shit. Brett Favre stealing welfare money to build a fucking gym, a new gym for what is his granddaughter or some shit. Wild. But what's more wild is the lack of media coverage around it. And then with the disproportionate coverage, like when you look at Ime Udoka and what happened with the Celtics, and that shit's like headlines for almost a fucking week. So interesting reasoning behind that. I wonder why. Pete, you had strong feelings about this topic, bro. What's on your chest?
I mean, it's kind of fucking annoying because even I was at the gym earlier working out, and everybody at the gym is like discussing this shit, like as if first it was like their relationship, and even at my job, and I was like, bruh, like that Brett Favre shit is way worse, and shouldn't that be like some type of criminal shit? Like you stole money, like from people that needed that shit. Motherfuckers take $5 from welfare and get caught. Motherfuckers doing jail time. This nigga took like $5 million allegedly. The gym that he built or some bullshit. They barely use it or they didn't need it. And then he was texting like, oh, like there's no way I could get caught doing this shit. So he was clearly aware of the bullshit that he was doing.
Yeah, I seen some shit where like they have proof that he knew exactly where the money was coming from, knew exactly that it was illegal, and didn't give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
Brett Favre's kind of a douchebag.
Yo, 100%. And which is
wild. Didn't he do the Subway commercials? Because I fuck with him.
I know he did like, what is it?
Some weird shit.
Levi jeans and shit.
We don't fuck with Brett Favre. Sorry, Brett
Favre. Yeah, he did Wranglers.
Wrangler.
Yeah. Hell nah, the Walmart jeans.
Yeah.
Catch a fade. Catch a fade after that.
So, but like, back in his time though, when he was playing, Brett Favre by far was like one of the most beloved or famous, like, he was a face of the league for a while, like way back when. And then, everyone thought of him as just like this wholesome country boy who just is out there fucking trying to have a good time, whatever, right? And then this man retires and then takes steroids, it looks like, and then he's stealing fucking welfare money for his fucking grandbaby's gym, or to try to build her gyms. Like, bro, I know you got millions of dollars. Like, what the fuck you stealing?
Not to mention, he's sending dick pics to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That he too.
Yeah. That's why I was like, he did some weird shit. Like, yeah, he was. He went to that. He was a creep, bro.
This boy said, like, what do you say? Like, gentleman or some shit. Like,
gentleman. What?
He said like hungry.
I think he's referring to your wholesome country guy.
Yeah, like that's
what
the image.
The fuck is wholesome, nigga?
No, I'm saying that's like the image that people had of him or whatever. They try to portray the NFL.
I don't got no wholesome.
But Kenny, I'm not saying that's what he is. I'm saying like that's the image that the NFL portrayed like back when he was playing.
Yeah.
But anyway, besides the point.
Why?
But go ahead.
Why isn't? I guess my question is like, why isn't there a bigger outrage? And then this guy, the Celtics coach, cheated on his girl. And that's a big ass outrage with people he worked with, and that's even worse too because one was consensual. Now it turned out it was two people, right?
Well, so with that, and I don't want to downplay the email shit because it sounds like there's a lot of information that we don't know that's like crazy. Like Matt Barnes, like he went on a crazy rant in defense of Ime. And then he said the next day he deleted it. And then he posted a video talking about like, look, y'all, I got details on what actually went down and I can't defend the shit. And it was really, really bad. So that's why I'm not going to tell y'all what happened because it's not in my place is what he said. But it was some fucked up shit apparently. But at the end of the day, I'm like stealing money from poor people. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like an entire
do we really
$5 million fucking dollars. Like, what are you doing?
Barnes?
So two things. White collar crimes and blue collar crimes or violent crimes, I guess, aren't usually covered and viewed the same way. You could take that as it may, as fair as not. They're not viewed the same way. As far as Ime goes, I don't know if people's reaction can be correctly described as outrage. I think a lot of people's reaction to this guy is more confusion. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I feel like every single person who I talk, again, I'm just basing it off of what I've seen. Maybe I'm missing a whole angle, but like most people are like, wait, it was a consensual relationship. Like, what's going on, right? I think what's more comparable to the Brett Favre thing is probably Michael Vick.
P was talking about that off camera.
I think the Michael Vick is a fair comparison because like people legitimately hated Michael Vick as a person. Like they wanted I know people who want him to burn in hell, and then you got Brett Favre.
Even still,
huh?
Mike Vick still got haters, bro. Like,
yeah,
I can tell you about. In 2020, the first time the Pro Bowl was in Orlando, in downtown Orlando, he was like he like flipped a coin or something like that, and like ASPCA like that, the animal cruelty group, like they like protested it, like in the street. Like he's still getting hate for that, even though he did the time for it.
They were like burning his jerseys, bro. Like even when he tried to get back into the league, like there was a bunch of hoops he had to go through to even try to get like approval to do that shit. Like Michael Vick went through a lot.
So that's considered more of a violent crime versus Brett Favre, who's a white collar crime.
Yeah.
Where they're doing, and arguably the white collar crimes tend to be more destructive than the regular crimes. But for whatever reason, we tend to be more focused on the violent crimes.
I guess we could call it that. I don't know, because the conversations I heard is not confusion at all, like at all. It's probably from motherfuckers that's doing the same shit as this Ime dude. They just not on a big ass platform. That's sick. Why would he do that? And then he should know better because he's in the workplace and he has the authority and he took advantage and whoop-de-whoop and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, so he should know better, but then these people that are siphoning money out of what would be like the poorest state in the United States, that's no outrage towards that from people that really need that money. Welfare, like, bro, $5 million, that's not like $1 or $2, bro. That's a lot of money. Like, and you know what's so crazy about it? It's people that get denied because they make $10 over what they should be making a month, and he could get $5 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Do you think if it was any other state, like it would have been a bigger issue?
No.
I never thought about that angle, but I don't think so.
You
I
know,
I
think it
don't
would have
think
been
it
the
could be
same
bigger
angle.
than stealing from the poorest, though, right? Like, I mean, stealing is stealing, but I mean, if you steal with people from like more wealthier states, then it's still bad, but it's not as bad as stealing from literally the poorest state. So,
like,
as
I
far
feel
as
like if it was like Texas or California, like New York or some shit like that, like his head would have been like
Yeah,
chopped at the stake.
I thought Brett Favre was a good person, bro. Just because he threw a football.
What?
That's your boy, nigga.
What?
What do you mean that's my boy?
But you live in Wisconsin?
He said,
I mean, yeah, I do.
Like I seen Malika, David's girl, and Stephen A. go back and forth,
Yeah,
I saw that too.
she
and like
snapped.
her
she did.
and the whole thing, and even their argument was less about Ume and more about people trying to like identify who this girl is. So like Stephen A. Smith's perspective was, well, there's two people who contributed to this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense that we're ruining this guy's career. So we're really taking this in the wrong direction. And she's like, "Oh, you're women blaming."
Yeah, she's
We're not gonna
snapped.
blame women. That's what she said.
Yeah,
She
Like,
raised her
yeah.
voice.
so
I was
not
like, "Damn, okay."
So
Yeah.
not even in that case, she was mad at this guy. It was
I don't
more
know.
mad that we're trying to expose a woman. You know what I mean? Like,
No, she snapped on dude. The
Yeah,
crazy
but
thing,
he
bro,
snapped back though.
I
He got
know,
sassy with her.
bro. Stephen A. doesn't give a fuck, bro. It's crazy. Like she was talking or whatever. She stopped. Stephen A. started talking. He tried to interrupt her, and he was like, "You're not gonna talk over me on my show." I was like, "Golly!"
But even that angle is weak.
This
That
was
I've always
serious.
been tired of. If we're both drunk, me and a woman, and she files an allegation against me. I'm a man, she's a woman. We're both drunk. The blame should go both ways, not one way. That's wild to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're both drunk. Even if we had the same blood alcohol level and we both is intoxicated to the same capacity, I'm gonna get in trouble versus her.
well,
Because
It's like,
nobody cares about men, bro.
you know, not just men, but I'm so tired of beating this dead horse. Like I told Rook before y'all got on the camera, I'm like, bro, that shit is like.
Are you beating on the horse, Pete?
At least I'm not getting kicked by it.
Yeah, he's beating the horse that kicked you, Kenny.
oh,
Damn.
got him.
Defending you.
Got him.
Shots fired.
He said, "Got him."
Oh, he.
Look at Kenny.
Because he was fucking pizza pockets.
Yeah.
I mind your business, Mr. Taquito.
I remember sharing those taquitos with a particular Jamaican in this group chat, bro. I like how you acting brand new, nigga.
We don't even know your identity, man. You still in the back.
You know who I am, nigga. You know who I am, nigga.
Morpheus looking ass nigga in the back.
Not even the worst insult you threw at me, bro.
Sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
But do you guys? Because Chris, you said it in the group chat too, where it's like the punishment is super disproportional to like what the crime seemed originally. Like based on, again, this is me kind of just listening to what Matt Barnes has said, and then it sounds like people in the media are like hinting at the fact that there's more shit going on. It kind of thing to that situation. Like, do y'all think? Like, what do you think? There's actually more to it. I mean, there has to be, right, for it to be.
Yeah.
One
there was some when the owner and Brad Stevens spoke, and they spoke about how Udoka was like so accepting of the suspension, the punishment. Yeah, like that was like that kind of convinced me that there is more going on. Like that's like a clear indicator that there's more going on that we're not being informed about, because
man, I'm not listening.
It could be so bad that
I'm not listening to nobody that drove 80,000 miles to beat Derek Fisher's ass. First of all, you keep bringing up Matt Barnes.
I'm talking about.
Even if we disregard Matt Barnes, though, like a whole fucking year for a marital affair, like that doesn't even fucking make sense, bro. Like it doesn't make sense.
Look, allegedly he's like, all right, like
there has to be more, bro.
I agree with certain shit. When you get, I got into an argument with my store manager, right? As you climb higher and you get more power, you're held to a certain standard versus people that's lower than you, right? In the hierarchy. So when you get to a certain position, you almost have no room to like falter. And you got to be like conscious of that shit at all times, because some people do certain things because of your power dynamic. You feel me? Like, so he should have been more like aware of where he was sitting at the table, if that makes sense. You feel me? Like,
I 1,000% understand that angle. Like, it's completely inappropriate, right? Like, if you're the boss and you're like, that girl might feel a certain type of pressure to bend to your demands. Or if shit goes sideways, all of a sudden you have all this power over her and you could make her life really miserable. So it's bad all around. I completely get it.
I'm just saying,
so
if I'm Bill Clinton, I'm Bill Clinton. You feel me?
Yeah. So like you're having an inappropriate relationship. You're having an inappropriate relationship. You get caught. Fair enough. You know that you fucked up. To suspend the nigga for a whole year, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, that is.
It's excessive.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. You don't get no pussy. That's what you say. God bless you.
What? What is going on?
I don't know.
You hiding in the shadows like Batman, nigga. What the fuck?
That nigga off the eggnog again.
I feel like what's like? Do you want to talk about it or?
I'm not talking about shit with you, Chris. I ain't talking about shit.
Peterson, nigga, like what?
Except cars, nigga. Cars. That's it.
All right.
I accept it.
I just playing, man. I'm playing.
I don't know what else to say, nigga.
It's okay, bro. I know.
But Brett Favre need to be punished too, though. He need to be dragged through the media. He need to be slandered. He need to, like motherfuckers need to look at his family crazy, just like they're gonna be looking at this dude family, like all that shit. It can't
Absolutely.
that's where I'm tired at, like, cause I feel like me again, and motherfuckers always say I'm reaching or I'm tweaking. If you put a black man in that same position, that nigga under the jail quick, fast, and hurry. Like, it's like, how the fuck is that so quiet? I seen like one little quick shit about that, and that shit disappeared. And I'm just like, no, nigga, we need to take fucking torches and pickaxes and all that shit. Like, no, you fucking.
Wait, time out. To be fair, didn't 5 NFL players get caught doing COVID scams?
I think they got
NBA
dragged anyway.
On the NBA,
wasn't Antonio Brown in there?
There was like 9 people.
Brown was in there?
There was like 5 or 9 professional sports people.
Yeah,
Antonio Brown.
They had fake Vex cards. I thought.
That's not what he's talking about,
bro. No, that's not cold.
Like they were doing it. They were doing it.
They like the insurance scams. They like abuse like healthcare or something like that.
Yeah, so they scammed the NFL with the fucking insurance money, I guess, that they get from the league, saying about certain injuries or whatever, and they got like millions of dollars from the shit or something like that.
Can you name who these people are? Can you
I don't
name
know. Hold on. I don't know nothing about that. They
Chris
need to get in trouble.
Chris about to say some real shit right now.
The nigga from Pretty Ricky with the PPP loans, he's doing jail time. Like jail time.
Man,
like,
that nigga been broke.
And I'm saying I don't even know that happened.
That been way back, bro.
You feel me?
Like we can't Pretty Ricky now.
Like I'm saying, like
that nigga pretty broke out there, Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, former NFL players sentenced to prison for nationwide healthcare fraud scheme.
I'm saying across the board, like these white collar crimes just get brushed under the table.
You ain't listen to what Rick just said.
Unless your name is Robert Q.
No, but it's not. We're talking about the coverage. Like Brett Favre is going to have to face his trial. We don't know whether he's going to face consequences or not.
Man, I think he's gonna get away with it, just like that lady from Full House got away with that bullshit.
All
right. So you know what I'm gonna counter that with? That those ladies, the lady from Full House, she
bribed her daughter's way.
She ended up doing jail time, Peterson.
Look it up. You on the computer.
She did jail time.
Oh.
Let's see how long she did.
House lady goes to jail.
Which one's worse, Brett Favre or her? I think it's Brett Favre.
To people that Full House actress was released from federal correctional facility in Dublin, California, after serving nearly 2 months for her role in the high-profile college admissions scandal, a cheating scheme to unfairly get students admitted to elite universities.
I bet you them NFL niggas still in jail.
But like, what? Wait, hold up. What's the argument here? Like, isn't the argument is that we're not getting coverage on these blue-collar crimes? And I'm telling you that we're not.
Not even just that. It's the crime is the punishment is disproportional. That's why I brought up the Brett Favre versus this Boston Celtics. I don't know the nigga name. He got African name. Yeah.
Ime. I know his name.
Or the He-May, whatever the nigga name is.
Ime.
I thought it was Brett Favre hasn't got his punishment yet, though.
Yeah, I think it's coming.
Right, like
it's gonna catch up to him. Like if we know all the way, out here, like
what you're saying is that like he hasn't been punished yet, but he's still got to do process, right?
Yeah, I think at the moment they're kind of going through the governor. So, like, they're going through all the governor's shit, and then they're tying him to Brett. So, I think the governor is getting the punishment right now, and then I'm assuming right after that is when they set their eyes on Brett, I guess.
We knew the nigga took the money, just like this nigga already got suspended because of whatever he did. He getting the punishment right now off rip. Boom. That's not 30 milliseconds.
Peterson, that's not the same thing, my nigga. Like, he got suspended by his company. If you got caught doing something at Nike, that shit would be
No. Because what he did wasn't a crime for it.
That we know.
Right, but regardless, it's a different process. Like, you're confusing two things, right? Like, if you end up shooting somebody, you have to go to courts, right?
No, I'm going to jail.
You have to do the process through the courts.
While I'm in jail, yes.
Regardless, if you do some shit at Nike, you're going to go into your boss's office right then and there, and they're going to tell you what the fuck is up. Yes.
Yeah, it's like the legal process versus occurrences at the job.
Yeah,
I just want to say.
No, but and I get that part, and I said my piece on that end because he shouldn't be doing that off rip. I got that part. And then I went into the coverage. I said a whole bunch of other shit when me, fucking Kenny and Rook was on this alone, but I can't remember what I said. But that's how the subject even got brought up.
You said that you brought up the stuff with Michael Vick and how you thought it was a hot take that what Brett did was worse than Michael.
And the Vick shit too. He got punishment quick as fuck. Fuck a due process. Like,
yeah, bro.
I don't know. He went through like a year of courts. Yeah, like.
Nah, bro. That nigga was gone, bro, for some dogs.
They didn't throw him in prison. He didn't get caught fighting dogs, and then the next day he was in prison. Like, it took several months.
I mean, several months of not getting paid.
Nigga stupid.
I don't know, nigga. I feel like I don't even know what I'm arguing against. I feel like
you actually not.
No. Then I got this nigga Kenny like ad-libbing. I don't
Kenny confusing the fuck out of me. So.
I'm working on my next album right here, nigga. I want Brett Favre on my album, nigga.
Like Lauryn Hill got caught. Lauryn Hill got caught not paying her taxes, right? She ended up having to go to court, and after like a year, she ended up going to jail, right? That's how it goes. You get a chance to fight, defend yourself, and if you lose, then you go to jail.
No,
right?
I think we're kind of losing sight of what Pete actually was talking about which was the media coverage for both of the situations.
I think I agree with Pete.
And I do agree with Pete that I do think that
media coverage
Ime shit got way more coverage compared to the Brett Favre shit.
They fried that boy ass against.
But when it comes to like the punishments and all that, like I get what you're saying, Chris. I agree with you. Like we still gotta wait to see what happens with Brett before we could be outraged at anything there.
When it comes to whatever his name is, Ume, whatever the fuck, like
Ime.
is the
Ime.
Whatever, nigga, is the coverage negative? Is the coverage like this guy is a fucking piece of shit? Fuck this guy, or is it what the fuck is going on? Because that's what I'm reading. Is everybody's confused?
I do think in the beginning that's how it was.
I don't think no one should be confused whatsoever, man. The man was going ham. He did his thing.
I said initially when the news dropped, it was confusion because everybody was like, "What the fuck going on?" But recently, at work yesterday and at the gym this morning, it's more like, "Why would you?" type shit. Like, so it's more, like slandering type shit. I already know where fucking David going, but
where am I going? Like,
you like.
It's none of our business, man. Like I read,
it's not our business.
In trouble for a consensual relationship. I was like, why the fuck are you alerting me about this? Like,
right? Like that's
it should not be a notification on my phone, bro. Like,
like
it ain't about sport. It ain't about sports whatsoever.
Well, whatsoever.
I mean, in the bigger scheme of things, you don't have to care, but it should be everybody's business because that's how you get certain fucked up shit that happens in jobs that we got to pay for later on when you let certain shit go unchecked. So what he did was wrong. Boom. The fact that people trying to dig deeper into who was it and who out the band blase is kind of stupid. Like now you just being nosy. You don't really care about what he did versus who he did it with.
I feel like they're being nosy. I
disagree with that stance.
Either way,
I disagree with that. I don't think I'm being nosy because it just doesn't make any sense. Right? Like, I agree with what you're saying, Pete. Like, if he would have abused his position, he absolutely should get Harvey Weinstein. Like, we should put that nigga on the cross and light that nigga on fire.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not what happened, though. He and
that we know of.
Courts. As far as we know, as far as we know, him and this girl were both cool with what they were doing. And they got caught. Cool, they got caught. It's against company policy. But these niggas went a whole extra 2 fucking miles to address the issue.
In one direction.
Yeah.
In one direction. If they would have just suspended the nigga and they would have been like, whatever, they would have just kept it to themselves, it probably wouldn't have even been as big. But the fact that they suspended him for a whole year and
only him.
Relationship with
this sliding, bro.
Wouldn't that make you think then it wasn't as consensual as we thought then? If it's like if he's the one that's doing the year based off of, and even Shams. So now I'm not talking about Matt Barnes here, Kenny. I'm talking about Shams. Shams even tweeted how people thought that it was consensual, but it seems like there was some inappropriateness. But then that's it. Like he didn't go any further into that.
I would like Shorty to speak. To be honest,
the issue is that they went out of their way to tell us that it was consensual.
They creating a whole narrative right now. They're creating a whole narrative that don't exist, to be honest.
If they told us he had an inappropriate relationship, that leaves the room for a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
But them niggas told us he had an inappropriate relationship that was consensual. So either these niggas are lying, right? Or there's a whole nother angle to this. You know what I mean?
Man, I've seen this before, man. It's just about a whole bunch of white people looking at black people getting pussy.
I did not know he was going in that direction. What the fuck? Hey, Kenny, you gotta stop the eggnog.
I haven't sipped eggnog since 2020.
We have tape of you sipping on eggnog.
We got to do an HR meeting. We got to show up to these bitches sober because this nigga snapped.
That was the Come On Phil episode, bro. That was legendary.
This This nigga Rook talking about he got a tape. Like, why you got me tape for watching me eat? And no, nigga, what's wrong with you?
It was
Your
in the
problem, motherfucker.
it was in the podcast episode, Kenny.
This is their fucking problem. Super cuts, fucking having motherfucker. Super cuts, getting the super tape.
At least I can get a tape, you balding motherfucker.
I'm a
hey,
motherfucker with dreads.
chill out, man.
We know how you feel about fucking dreads, motherfucker.
I have a problem with dreads.
They just fuck your ass back, nigga.
Yeah, I laughed at Jimmy Butler's fake dreads. That doesn't mean I don't have a problem with dreads.
We all know how we feel about that. Don't get roasted, motherfucker. It's your time.
All right, bro. Nev, I'm done.
All right. Cool. Let's get back to the next topic.
Chris, I'm gonna drink some more.
I'm saying,
Chris always drinks when I'm around. Piece of shit.
All right. Hey,
wow, man.
I'm sorry, Chris. Sorry.
Yo, so earlier in the chat.
My bad, bro. I gotta come off like this. I had to lift you off a floor to your bed, nigga.
Wait a minute. I apologize for that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like I don't.
It's all right, man. My album's coming out next year. Buy it, please.
You should have the album cover of Passed Out Chris.
No, I ain't putting Chris on my album cover. That's my dog, but I ain't doing all that now.
That makes sense.
Fair enough. But so going into the next topic. So earlier in the chat, I was talking about the sales process and how it's fucking annoying when people just go ghost on you or whatever. So I'm out here upset already. Right, this guy, I thought I was gonna get like a big sale, and I'm venting to my boys. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit's frustrating.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, here comes Pete. Salespeople are annoying anyway. You deserve that shit. Like, what? Bro, that shit honestly really pissed me off, Pete. Right?
I didn't say you deserved it. You see how people be lying?
you be making shit up, bro.
Now you want to season something, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
he be making shit up and forgetting shit. Like,
bro,
good grief.
But I just want to say on 4K, fuck you, because we're not annoying. All right, salespeople aren't annoying. It's people.
We are.
Chris.
Hold on.
It's people.
No, bro, you're not.
It's people
you're not
who
gonna
play
fool
with
the fucking public right now.
It's people who be like, yeah, I'm interested when they're not actually interested. Those are the annoying people. Because if you're not actually interested, just say you're not fucking interested.
My finger hasn't fucking dropped, my nigga. My finger
all right. So now I'm gonna say my piece. You said your piece, right? I was in sales before the both of y'all was in sales. I did tech sales for HP through a company called Mosaic. It's like the interlude to sales. It's almost like you have to be an annoying person. It's like the scheme of sales is to aggravate motherfuckers. Like you gotta harass, press. You know what a half-court press is. It's like that's what you do.
You say words like harass and press. I more so like to think of the word as persistent, strong-minded, hardworking.
Can I say something? I'm going to say
I'm sure you would like to describe it that way.
I'm saying something real quick. The fact that you guys let this nigga Rook get with half the shit that he's got away with in this chat, like that fucking push that he was doing with the stiff arm bullshit with basketball. Got niggas like, Rook is a good basketball player. This nigga was stiff arming niggas. This is the type of salesman he is. And I'm going to fucking push this agenda, bro. He's done, bro.
What?
Do you want to talk about something?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, what are we talking about here, Kenny?
Chris, bro, I can see your fucking scalp. Shut the fuck up. Nigga wants to talk out of the side of his scalp and talk shit. You let Rook get away with that fucking push off, nigga. This nigga broke my chest, nigga. He broke my fucking chest. And you're like, Rook's a good offensive player.
Nigga sound like Mike Tyson right now. I broke my back.
Anyways,
go ahead, bro.
Like what you talking about, the you gotta press the half court press, that's a bad sales strategy. Like the people who trained you were incompetent.
Yeah, but a lot of salespeople is like that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
a lot of salespeople are incompetent. Like most people are incompetent, right? So
that's what I'm saying.
I agree with you that salesmen are annoying, but you shouldn't have to be.
Which
doing
is
it right.
like, so two things could be true at the same time, right? You shouldn't have
What's
to
up
be.
with this shit, man? What's up with
But
this?
9 out of 10 times before Kenny interrupt me, like 9 out of 10 times, salespeople schemes, like the way they go about approaching motherfuckers is annoying. Like,
Well,
if
I
I go
call
to,
you and say hello, ask you how your day's going, Pete. I'm annoying.
You know you're an annoying person for saying that shit. Like you call my phone and you're telling me how am I doing? I didn't ask you how you were doing or ask how I'm doing. You're an annoying fucking person, and you don't know it because no one ain't told your ass off yet. But I'll tell you off. Call my phone at 10 a.m. I'ma cuss you out, bro. I got something for you, bro. I got something for you. I'll show you how to work your job, bro.
Well, that is a client I will not be calling.
how often did you call and text this guy? Did you have like intervals, like every 2 hours, 3 hours,
Rook,
4 hours?
Bro,
who,
Rook
me?
is annoying.
Let Rook speak. Let Rook speak. God.
Nah, he's annoying in fantasy, bro. He's annoying in fucking fantasy football.
I'll give you that.
He's annoying selling fucking high fucking nose bleeding ass seats, nigga. I'm not fucking.
There's no nosebleeds in Pfizer form. It's
see what I'm saying, bro?
Every seat's a good seat.
Jump off the fucking chat.
Look. That's the salesman shit that I'm talking about.
No, but on a serious note, Pete, listen.
He's dangerous, bro.
This guy that I talked to, right? So we talked on the phone on Friday. Dude said, I'll let you know by Sunday, right? So he told me, like, hey, text me so I have your cell, so I could have your info so I could call you. I was like, all right, bet. So I texted him. And I was like, hey, here's my number. This is the location or whatever. No response, right? So then I'm getting a little fishy, right? Because if they're not responding to you, right, then it's starting to feel like they're starting to ghost you. So part of our conversation was, hey, or like on Saturday he was having a poker tournament or a poker fucking night with his boys or whatever. So me not being a salesperson, you do these non-sales related touch points, right? So since he didn't respond to me on Friday, I was a little worried. So then I sent him a video of Daniel Negreanu, who's like the best poker player of all time or whatever, right? So I was like, hey, hopefully this helps you in your game tonight. No response. So Sunday comes, right? I don't say anything all day. And then I didn't hear anything from him. So then I called him like at 4 o'clock, right? Or actually no, it was before the Packer game because I figured he's watching the Packer game. So I called him like at 3 o'clock right before the game and shit. No response. So then Monday comes and this is a very time sensitive thing, right? Because essentially we're collecting initial payments. People who put more payments down get first right to be able to pick their games. And he even said on the phone on Friday, he's like, look, I feel the pressure. I understand we got to move quickly on this, da, 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 da. So then Monday comes and he still doesn't respond to me, I still haven't heard from him. So then I call him and then he doesn't respond. So then I text him like, hey, I just need to know, da, 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 da. And then that's when he texts me saying, yeah, I'm not interested. I was like, bitch, this is exactly what you said you were interested in when we first talked months ago. So I present to you your perfect dream scenario, and he's like, "Yeah, this sounds good. I could afford that." La da 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 da. We'll connect. So then I'm gonna be persistent when you tell me you're fucking interested, and this is something that is very time sensitive when it comes to the inventory and the ability for him to like choose games and shit before other people, right? So and then for him to be like, nah, I'm not interested, that shit really pissed me off.
See, which I agree with that, but why I say it's annoying, it's like I got life insurance, right? Which everybody should have, because the only thing definitely in life is change or death, right?
Tax.
But right, so I got life insurance, I got a high ass thing, whatever. I don't want to tell nobody whatever I got, but they'll call and be like, "Oh, we forgot. You could add if you stub your toe, you could make additional $15K if you can't go back to work. And it's like, I already know the scheme, motherfucker. You just trying to add random little shit here and there to up my principal, what I'm paying every month. So y'all can make a better cut in the long run. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's cool. I get it. Y'all got families to feed, whatever. Cause I did the same shit. When I did sales, I'll go into like a hospital with like 10 laptops, right? And they'll be like, oh, we only need 5. By the time I leave the hospital, I got them to buy 25 because I'm going to make more money in my pocket. And then what they're going to do, they're going to use 5 and store away 20. Then when it's time to upgrade the 20, they got to send that shit back and buy 30 more of whatever new shit that I get them. And it still only need 5 because there's only a doctor and 4 nurses that can use these laptops. That's all I was saying. It was no, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand the scheme of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bread that needs to be made on both ends, but it is what it is.
I hear what it is, but I want to talk from, because y'all talking from salesman positions. I want to talk from a position to where I didn't ask the motherfucker to call me. And the motherfucker calls me. I want to talk from that because I would hate, honestly, me personally, I hate those type of jobs where I gotta call the motherfucker and convince them to buy what I'm calling about. Obviously, it's money. Y'all gotta make y'all money, so I ain't mad. Like, I love money.
The thing is, Kenny,
at the same time, I'm not trying to hear another fucker like Rook. Look, I'm looking at his screen right now. Like, this is the niggas that I envisioned calling me. Like, I'm looking at Rook right now.
Kenny, but these are not.
Go ahead, bro.
Cold calls. These are not cold calls. Like when you're walking through the premium outlet and some random Brazilian girl walks up to you talking about, do you want this massage thing, or do you want this jewelry or whatever? These are just random people who are just throwing random shit in your face.
Right now,
you will not come across my call log unless you walked into the dealership.
Right now, Chris, I'm taking my arrow and wrapping it around your big ass head.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry.
So I'm saying, like, you came in wanting to buy a car.
Exactly. So
how I see it is you're willing to waste my time.
Yes.
So I'm okay wasting your motherfucking time. That's how I see it.
Let's waste each other's time, motherfucker. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I mean, we both, know, nigga. I don't know, bro.
Kenny, all I'm gonna say to what you said, right? Like, I do cold call, right? I do cold call. So if I call someone like Kenny, that's like, motherfucker, I don't want to talk to you. I'll just say, okay, have a good day, and hang up, and I'll never call you again.
But I'm gonna call you right back.
Then that's on you.
It's tough. It's tough, man. Y'all have a tough job, and I give y'all the credit for doing what y'all do.
But y'all don't do that shit.
A motherfucker like me, I'm waiting for y'all, boys. I'm waiting.
I promise you, Kenny, I will never call you trying to sell you anything, dog. Unless it's a fantasy trade, which you better pick up. We got things to talk about.
See, that's the fucking problem. Right there.
Just give up on fantasy, bro.
This is how we start. This is how we start the whole conflict right now,
bro. But why we gotta talk about, bro? What's up with the little push off? I don't understand. You know it's coming.
That was random. I wasn't ready for that.
I know. I wasn't ready for that.
Can I talk about it? Can I talk? Shit.
Go ahead, dude.
The floor is yours, bro.
Man, who hurt this nigga?
I'm really you know what? I'm a petty motherfucker.
Yeah, you sound like you've been sitting on this for a while, dog. Like, go ahead.
Bro, I'm fucking tired of your supercuts having ass talking shit. Please let me speak. I know what you do. I know your job, title, whatever.
Chris, get your homeboy.
Go ahead, yes, sir.
You know what? I had to have, like, Chris is guilty of this. This is why I picked this is why I picked his Mewtwo looking ass as a fucking victim. Because he tried me. He tried me this day.
Yeah.
Fucking Chris tells me, which I had Mike, the humblest person in the world, defending me, which is always a great thing. Mike, I know you edited this video. Look after me, bro. Make me look good. Make Chris look where he's at. You feel me? But Chris dead ass defended this nigga Rook when he said I didn't have no type of offensive fucking moves, and I still think about that shit to this day. And my girl gets this business.
Wait. Time out. What did I say?
You piece of shit. I'm playing.
What did I say?
You agreed with Rook when Rook said I ain't have no fucking offensive basketball.
I said that?
Nobody said that.
No.
Nobody said that.
No. You will not talk right now, bro. Your talking is done. You wait till tomorrow when you clock into Mazda and you shipping out cars.
Kenny, I'm off tomorrow.
All right, Wednesday, motherfucker. Chris, you agreed with Rook when Rook said that I only blow past motherfuckers on offense.
Pause.
Nigga, like nobody, like bro,
stop.
I promise you, nobody ever said that. Like,
yeah, I don't think I ever said that, Kenny.
Nobody ever said that.
This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly how motherfuckers
Kenny,
like. Go ahead, Chris. You want to talk?
That shit happened in this nigga dream, and now he's mad in real life.
Like your offensive, like nigga, I've respected your offensive bag since high school. Like, why would I tell you that?
Nah, bro. I remember that check mark.
With some light skinned nigga shit. That's
you
what
remember me calling
I'm
you.
tired of you talking, Pete. Stay over there, Pete, with the blinds, bro. Those white blinds.
I can't go nowhere. Like it's a hurricane coming, nigga. I'm stuck.
Staying right there, nigga. Staying right there by that window, brother. I'm talking shit, but yeah. Nah,
what
I
I
definitely agree, bro. And I honestly got that shit still in my. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting for your ankle snap, something to snap.
Oh my god!
Wow, that's not cool, man.
Bro,
That's not fucking cool. You're racist against white people, man. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck you talking about?
You're talking about people's ankle snapping. That's not cool.
I'm waiting for Chris, man. No.
We're not gonna have that.
Kenny,
I object, bro. Time
I don't
out.
give a shit whether you object, David.
I object, bro.
Look at the room you stayed in, man. That's Hitler's bunker right there, man. What the fuck you talking about?
What?
Jesus right there, bro.
All right,
Chris,
man.
defend yourself, man.
Bro, Kenny, I don't think I ever said that you don't have an offensive bag. Like, that don't make no sense.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
When did that happen? Tell me, when did I say that?
You tried me, bro, and I ain't forget it.
Like I bet that Rookie could beat you 1-on-1.
You said that bullshit.
And I
did.
Said
that shit.
And I did.
You didn't beat me.
Oh, brother.
Oh, no.
Oh, but I did.
The man beat me with a hurt back, and y'all tried me, bro. It's all good.
He still beat you.
Is it all good, Kenny? Is it all good? It doesn't seem like it's all good.
It's not all good. You know me, bro. You know I'm pulling up. I'm bringing the gym in the fucking back of my Chevy Cobalt, nigga. In the back, and I'm pulling it up, and I'm whooping niggas' asses, bro. It's all good.
You're trying to hoop? Is that what it sounds like?
You got a torn ACL, so I'm with it.
I can't play. I can't play, man.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
I don't know.
Let me know when you're trying to upgrade that Cobalt to a CX-5.
I am not.
See, the salesman. That's what I
exactly my fucking problem, bro. You and Rookie, bro. You and Rookie connect the fucking dots, bro. Y'all the same shit.
That proved my point. Exhibit A.
All I'm saying is, Kenny bet that he could beat me and I beat him. That's whatever.
Nigga, but I beat you.
When? When'd you beat me? When'd you beat me?
Oh no. All right, can you change the channel? What do you do?
Bro, everyone was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they saw me beat you.
Yeah, I really gonna play 1-on-1 again at 45 years old?
I'm fucking tired of this. This is it, bro. I want you to play it during childbirth, nigga. Fuck this shit. Right there, whilst you giving birth, I'm right there to play you, man. I need your kid to see this shit.
That's not really public knowledge.
That's the first thing.
He kind of said something he wasn't supposed to say. Yeah,
nigga, I be saying all the shit that I'm not supposed to say. I'm cool with it.
We see Takashi.
Episode 46 of Woodcrest Certified. There it is. We'll wrap up with that one.
I ain't done, bro. Peterson.
Nah, you're cut off, bro. I'm about to cut you off. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next episode, and I don't know, maybe Kenny will be a little less angry then. We'll see.
No.